that a gang sign? Have you...
Oh, like you don't know what it is. You don't know what that is.
I have no idea.
You don't know. Jimmy Fallon doesn't know. David Letterman doesn't know.
We don't know.
All the comics and show business don't know what this is. Right? Yeah.
What is it?
Come on, Jimmy. Seriously, the time is up. People are hip to this kind of stuff. I'm here tonight to blow the lid off it, to be the whistleblower. I'm sick and tired of the secrets and the lies. It is the secret symbol of the Illuminati, and you're a part of it, and it is the all-mocking tongue.
Oh, I like it.
It's the symbol of the all-mocking tongue. And I'm sick of it. I want everybody to be in on the joke, man. You know what I mean? Like, for years now, talk show hosts, people on television, people in sitcoms have been hired by the government to throw you off the track, to distract you, to make you laugh and stuff like that, make you happy and docile so you don't know what's really going on. You know? And they get out there in the woods in a circle naked and they decide these things. And, you know, and you know, look at him trying to come it up. It's hilarious. And, you know, and I'm sick of, hold on a second. You know what they're trying to do?
Who?
This thing is buzzing. Hold on. They're trying to turn us into, you know, consumer drones of some sort. Hold on, I just got to get this.
And, yeah.
Yeah, listen, I'm in the middle of blowing the lid off some...
What happened?
I'm sorry, Jimmy. I was temporarily interrupted by my iPhone 6 Plus. That's 5.5.
That's a big one, huh?
5.5 heads-up HD display. I think what I was really trying to say was I think people will enjoy Dumb and Dumber this weekend.
And that is what I thought you were about to say.
They should all go to the theater. They should all go to the theater tomorrow and see it.
They should.
Because we could use a good laugh. Ha, 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 ha.
There was a recent controversy online. I know you don't spend all your time online about Kevin Hart wearing a dress in the SNL skit. And Dave Chappelle spoke about that as a comedian. Black actors are always, you know, being asked to wear dresses. Have you ran into that? And what do you think about that whole Illuminati theory that people put out there about that?
Well, thanks for that softball question. It's two answers. First of all, let's be very, very clear. It is possible that there isn't anything funnier than a guy in a dress. And if that's the case, then it might also be said that there's nothing funnier than a black guy in a dress. Okay, well, I watched all of my friends throughout my entire life be able to dunk a basketball, but not me. So everybody can't do everything. So, you know, some of us make choices. I think it's not a biggest choice for others. I'm saying at the end of the day, Kevin doesn't have to worry about what people are going to say about him wearing a dress because of the long line of dress-wearing people before him. So now we had Big Mama's house 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
I've never seen Medea in a pantsuit. I think she wears dresses. So now I'm saying, why are we picking on poor little Kevin Hart? Because it was his turn next.
Okay.
Some of us are against the Illuminati, and we are against the Illuminati at our own detriment. When people are against the Illuminati, then they get punched in the face all the time. The press hates them, and nobody likes them. End quote.
We all love Dave Chappelle.
Exactly. Dave Chappelle has never been a part of the Illuminati. They don't want him or me or people like us.
Yeah.
But now it's not necessary for us to stir up that hornet's nest unless we intend to get stung 1,000,000 times. I didn't understand that. They had to sting me 1,000,000 times.
Right.
I'm still not going to join, but I respect it a little more.
All right. How do you handle that? Because they put your name in the press with a lot of rumors and a lot of situations that they try to put on Cat Williams. Do you feel ever the need to, like, I gotta go defend this and put out a story about who I am, or do you just let that kind of like roll off your back when
Well,
people...
as you can see, I've let it all go for quite some time, and a lot of that is just based upon the fact that I don't really know how to complain because all of the people that I ever looked up to had to go through it too. So I know how much they talked about Martin Luther King, and I know what they end up doing to him. I know this same story about Jesus and a few of my uncles. So now I know that if your mouth is really, really big and you try to tell the truth for a living and you like to air people out, hatred is coming your way.
So now I know that if your mouth is really, really big and you try to tell the truth for a living and you like to air people out, hatred is coming your way.
Tell that the next shit is called Illuminati, because that's really what the Illuminati is on.
That's why I put the K to it, because I wanted, the niggas is telling me about this Illuminati shit while I'm in jail, right? Like, the dollars,
Right.
That's another way to keep your self-esteem low. That's another way to keep you unconfident.
Right.
And I'm putting the K because I'm killing that Illuminati shit. Trust me.
Motherfuck the Illuminati. I'm putting down the K. Now we got the Illuminati. It's time to make me pay. Motherfuck the Illuminati. I'm putting down the K. Now we got the Illuminati.
Boo. Well, I believe we are live and not complying this, Sunday night at least. So yeah, I guess good evening, good morning and good afternoon, right? Do you know what film that's from? I'd imagine you would. Before I start, let's see if the audio is okay. So if we can get a bit of a sound check and then we'll get going. Because I've got a few bits to cover and I don't want to be too late. It's almost 12 now. So Cinderella and all that, right? But we are here for the time being. Hopefully I don't fall asleep while yapping, right? So that was a wee bit, that clip there was a wee bit in terms of the Illuminati and their involvement in Hollywood, the music industry. I've done a couple of videos on the cloning and doubles, if you like, and I think next we will go for the Illuminati. I've got to watch, they might come for me, right? Like the guy said, I might get hate my way, but it'll only add to the hate that I already get, so oh well, I guess it's gonna come, right? The sound is all good in the hood, great stuff. A dog named Boo, good evening, and Cariel, I think, good evening as well. I always get your name wrong. I think I say it different every time that I'm on, so I do apologise. Solomon Kane, great to have you tonight, brother. Fantastic. A regular now. Great stuff. These names, man, honestly. Is it Darius? We'll go with that, right? Good evening. 3:45 p.m. Where you are. Great stuff. In the past. I'm in the future, right? Bandy Boo, who I would like to wish a belated happy birthday. My good friend Bandy Boo down under in Australia, in Tyranny Central. It is crazy at the moment. Jay Hart, good to have you tonight as well. Great White North, fantastic, good to have you as well tonight. Firearms, there you go, good to have you as well. Yeah, I think the laughing might be added. I think you might be right there, to be honest. Good shout. I remember covering a video, and it was I think it was SpaceX. They done a launch, and they showed a video of a crowd cheering, and every single one in the crowd was a male. There was no females, and I'm adamant it was fake. When it comes to SpaceX, everything is fake, no doubt about it. You might notice my hair is growing back. I'm growing it back, right? My winter coat, I'm growing it in. Winter's not far away now. It's getting cold here. It is Scotland, so what do you expect, right? It'll be that pesky global warming. Bloody that meat, that bacon rolls that everyone's eating. Tony Matthews as well. Now, I think Tony's a regular now. Always a pleasure to have him in the house. Did I miss Bry as well? Good to have you tonight. I think that's everyone. Fantastic. A bit out the blue tonight. So, yeah, not expecting many people, and it is quite late, to be fair. But we'll catch up in a few comments in a bitty. A young William, I don't know about that. Middle-aged in Scottish terms. I think the life expectancy of a Scottish white male is about fucking 50, 60 maybe. So, yeah, on the downward slope now. 34, right? Yeah, good to have everyone in tonight. Great stuff. Yeah, I think the majority of SpaceX people are Masons or fake, right? Yeah, it's kinda, I don't know if you can see the colour. It looks quite dark, but it's actually quite light. It needs cut, but I'm growing it back, so I usually wear my hat to hide it, right? But I'm going to get it cut next week. Actually, when I go, and I won't be wearing a mask or any of that fucking shenanigans, but so that might be interesting. But I'm trying to think. I don't think I've actually been to a hairdresser since the first lockdown, and we'll touch on lockdowns in a second actually. But before I do that, Scott's Armour. You need, in fact, I'm a bit prepared tonight because I've got Scott's Armour. I've got the link, so get subscribed to Scott's Armour on YouTube. I've linked it in now. So there you go. A great channel. I was watching the live stream tonight. A great bunch of lads. Honestly, I'm adamant that everyone that follows this channel will enjoy the content. So make sure you get over. And did I link it in? Yeah. So the link is there. Hopefully YouTube have not removed it. But there you go. So hello to everyone tonight in Scott's Armour. Thanks for joining, and thanks for the very kind comment in terms of the content. I'm not the greatest, but I try my best, so I'm hoping that I will improve over time. I think I have, to be fair, but I think I'm only going to get better in terms of editing. The video that I done, the last one, part 2, with the cloning and the doubles, I noticed that Ian Brown, he liked it on Twitter, so we're in good company, right? I think now I can just give up. That's me, I'm finished. Ian Brown liked it, that's all I need to know. And I did thank him for liking it, and then he liked the tweet as well. So there you go. Ian Brown, who'd have thought it, right? I love Ian Brown. I was even going to wear my Stone Roses t-shirt to celebrate, but yeah, I think the next one that I make, it will be in regards to the Illuminati, so look out for it. We'll jump into the chat. Yeah, no problem at all. Check out his channel, honestly, and there's other lads there as well that you can check out. I strongly advise it. There's a few bits to get into before. Let me see if I can screen share. That would help, right? Otherwise you won't see fuck all. I don't think I need the audio for the time being. Where is it? There we go. We're rolling, we're cooking. I seen this just before I came on. Let's get rid of me. And I mean, fucking hell. We kind of knew this is the way it's going. This is the way it's heading. Chicago, is it Tribune? I don't know. But there you go. Austria orders nationwide lockdown for... Yep, the unjuiced. Who'd have thought it, right? Right, lockdown. Yeah, but only for the non-juiced. Because that's what you do in a free world, right? I mean, I don't think this will surprise anyone. This is where we are. This is what will happen eventually, right across the board. And then what's it going to be next? Are they going to put us into a prison, a camp? I'll see you in the camp, right? We are eventually going to be public enemy number one. And they'll basically blame us for deaths from this deadly fucking disease that they talk of. I've seen that earlier on. I've actually got a funny feeling that the UK might go back into lockdown. I could be wrong. I really do hope that I am wrong. I think it's going to put a lot of people over the fucking edge if it does happen. But I've got a bad feeling about it. The way it's heading. So yeah, look out for that. You'll be locked in your house if you're not juiced. Oh man, I can see it now. It's not far away, let's face it. We are here. It's 1984. I almost forgot. I was going to say 1987. And that's my fucking date of birth. Fucking hell. 1984 on steroids, that's where we are. And our wee pal, you might have noticed by the heading, inscription, our wee pal Billy Rockefeller. Where would we be without him, right? He's he's basically here to save the world. Hip hip fucking hooray. This is seemingly Billy here. I don't know. I'm unsure if that is him, to be honest. Looks a bit different, I guess, with a mask on. Yeah, so he's been back in the news, wee Billy. The creator of Microsoft, right, sure. The face of the fucking pandemic. Dr. fucking Death himself. I mean, where do you even start with Bill Gates? He is back again. This came out. It was going to be in the Friday Fix, but we never got round to that. But he's been in the news again, warning humanity. Microsoft founder Bill Gates warns of bioterrorist attacks and urges world leaders to use Germ games to prepare. An interview with Jeremy Hunt. Germ games. The good old world leaders, right? Wow. Bill Gates, who is the fourth richest man in the world, so you've got to listen to him, right? Said tens of billions will need to be spent in research, right, and development to prepare for the next plan-fucking-demic. Shock, horror. Wee Billy has been out with the fucking crystal ball once again. We need to prepare for the next pandemic. Bill Gates said governments must get ready for future pandemics. With an S. And smallpox terror attacks by investing billions in research and development. Yeah, that's how you stop it, right? Sure. I wonder where they're going to get all these billions of money. I guess it'll be us. I guess it'll be us that have to pay for it. During a sit-down interview with the chair of the Health Select Committee, Jeremy Hunt, for the think tank policy exchange, Mr. Gates suggested Germ games could be used to practice how to respond to such events. Germ games. Sounds a bit familiar, that, doesn't it? He also called, get ready for this one, for the formation of a new billion-dollar World Health Organization pandemic task force. Oh my god. Wow. So there you go. We need a new WHO. A worldwide WHO pandemic task force. Hip hip fucking hooray. We are not worthy. Right? How lucky are we? Wee Billy, he said, it'll take probably about $1 billion a year for a pandemic task force at the WHO level, which is doing the surveillance and actually doing what I call Germ games, where you practice, he said. Right, you've got to practice for these pandemics. He goes on, you say, okay, what if a bioterrorist brought smallpox to 10 airports? You know, how would the world respond to that? You say, okay, what if a bioterrorist brought smallpox to 10 airports? Yeah, I mean, people say that all the time, right? I mean, that's our biggest fear, so we best prepare for it. There's naturally caused epidemics and bioterrorism caused epidemics. Yeah, you can say that again. That could even be way worse than what we experience today, and yet the advances in medical science should give us tools that, you know, we could do dramatically better. Yeah, we need to do better. We're not doing good enough. We need a new task force, right? So, you'd think this would be a priority. The next year will be where those allocations have to get made, including this global pandemic task force. Sounds fucking great, does it? But he said that while research may be expensive, it could lead to other innovations such as, get ready for this one, eradicating the flu and the common cold. Dun dun dun. Wow. So it's going to disappear by the sounds of that. Shock horror. I wonder what it will become. No, it'll just disappear, right? It'll be because of all the masking, sanitizing. Yeah, let's go with that. It's nothing to do with it being rebranded. Sure. I'm hoping in 5 years I can write a book called We Are Ready for the Next Pandemic. But it'll take tens of billions in R&D. The US and the UK will be part of that. Yeah, I'm fucking adamant they will be. Excuse me. Of course they will be. The UK and the US, they are basically the major tool in implementing the fucking New World Order. All thanks to wee Billy Rockefeller and his buddies at these organisations like the WHO. A criminal organisation if there ever fucking was one. And now they're gonna what? Make a new organisation? Oh man, I wonder what it's gonna be called. Of course, yeah. It's a global task force, that's what they're calling it. Now, Germ games. Where have we heard that before? Practicing. That would be practicing for germ warfare. Now, we've certainly came across that before. We touched on it not that long ago. What is this? Support urgent climate journalism. Fucking hell. Oh my god, you could not make that up. The Bill Gates Guardian. Wow. Oh man, unreal. Anyway, let's get rid of that. We're not touching on the climate for the time being. But this came out, we've touched on it before, 19 years ago. Germ war tests. Now, I'm pretty sure that they called it Germ War Games. I'm sure I came across that. Secret germ warfare tests. And basically, in short, they sprayed different chemicals on the public in the UK. And they also told us in this that the Russians have done it. And I think the Yanks done it as well. Of course, they will all be at it. But all this stopped, right? They don't do it today. They're not spraying chemicals in the atmosphere today. That would be a conspiracy, right? Sure. While we're on Wee Billy, here is a wee insight to Wee Billy Rockefeller's portfolio and some of the companies that he's involved with. Here's a list. How many? 24. Of course, Alphabet, a huge company, a monster company. Of course, Amazon as well, with his buddy Jeff Bezos. Apple as well. Who'd have thought it, right? And of course, yeah, Coca-Cola. Don't be forgetting them. Walmart as well. There's not much really that Bill Gates is not involved in. It is endless. In my opinion, the guy needs stopped. I mean, I don't even want to call him a guy. An entity. Whatever it is, he needs stopped. Alibaba as well. I didn't know that, but there you go. Of course, he has his fingers in many fucking pies when it comes to Wee Billy. And of course, blocking out the sun. That's one of his ventures. All hail Wee Billy Rockefeller. What a legend, right? Of course, I reckon, in my opinion, they're already on their way to blocking it out. If you can't see it by now, fucking hell, where have you been? Of course, it's all to combat global warming. The weather, the fight against the weather. I seen this as well on Twitter. Well, isn't that interesting? Wee Greta and her handler, right? So what is it? Well, who'd have thought it? Seemingly, she is a Rothschild. Shock horror, right? I bet that would come as a massive fucking surprise, and I don't think, right? Yeah, sources for this claim. It's news to me, but it certainly would make sense, let's face it. Seemingly it's quite well known from what I've seen. Another climate hypocrite. Yeah, a climate hypocrite. Wow, what is a climate hypocrite? Yeah, I think she probably is. Greta maybe even is. We might look into her a bit more in the future. Wee Greta. So yeah, we better be prepared for future pandemics, right? Wee Billy has been banging the drums again, sending out the war signal. So get ready, right? My friend Bandy Boo, I noticed in an email she had mentioned that she has constantly seen ambulances and fucking medics and sirens, and I mentioned that a few weeks back as well. I noticed it quite a lot. I think we know what it is. We don't even have to say. We know exactly what it is, and we're not fooled. No chance. Hopefully we're still going. We are still going. Good stuff. Shirley as well. Yeah, Rothschild. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, her grandfather on research was the godfather of climate change. Yeah, I think someone mentioned that before. I think you might be right. Yeah, it's quite shocking. Who'd have thought it, right? DARPA, I'm next to Air Force Base. Don't trust Yanks. I shouldn't be saying this. I have worked on the base. 3 a.m. planes go out for what? Geo? Yeah. I guess they would say that it's training, but I'm the same. I'm right next to a base as well, RAF, and yeah, I've got a lot of suspicions about them. I kind of dread to think about what they get up to. I think they play a major role in the geoengineering program, but that would be a conspiracy, right? Bill Gates, yeah, Gates of hell. I think we might get into wee Billy again. He needs another crack. Wee Billy Rockefeller, for sure. Good to have Solomon Kane tonight. And Jay Hart as well. Great stuff. Black Rock. Yeah. Was that mentioned in the list? I don't think it was. But they'll be involved with these companies. I think Black Rock. I mean, you would be hard pushed to find a big company that they weren't involved in. Of course, he funds the fucking Guardian as well. The Bill Gates Guardian, right? And I'll link this article in if people want to check it out. I was planning on getting into it again in the future, so we might, because there's a few things in it that I want to follow up on. The inquiry, if it even ever happened, and a few other bits as well. So look out for it. I think, like I said before, I want to cover the Illuminati a bit more. But I think also geoengineering. If anyone's got any ideas of anything that they would like me to cover, then let me know and I'll consider it, right? And we can work together, and that's what we do anyway. The channel's actually doing quite well at the moment, and I think that's a compliment to us all, not just me but everyone that's involved with it. We have a great community, and people do say that to me quite a lot in the email and in different comments on YouTube. In terms of hate from Dan the fucking man, that's calmed down at the moment, but I still get the odd clown trying to teach me about 5G and radiation. It's quite funny, but there you go. I've not heard, I don't think Dan's made the video that he said he was going to make. Time will tell. I don't think he will, but if he does, we'll cover it when it happens. Bottom line is that Rothschild is behind everything. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, them and the Rockefellers, fucking hell, they are attached to everything. Now, I'm not saying that they're the main people. I mean, the main people, we probably won't even know who they are. They will be well and truly hidden. And the faces that we get are families like the Rothschild mainly, and the Rockefellers, and of course entities like Bill Gates and his foundation. Their faces, of course, the main people, in my opinion, we won't really get to see them. They're not stupid, right? But I think the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds and entities like the Gates Foundation, it's a good place to fucking start. It's a good place to start where we can take it down, right? We need to fucking take them down. We really do. In any which way we can. I don't think we would get much luck through the court. I mean, they own that as well. So, I'm unsure. I think the first thing we need to do is not comply in any way. I know it's easier said than done, but we've got to try our best, right? If not us, then who? The Enlightened Monk as well. Good to have you tonight. Great stuff. Bit of a late one, unfortunately, right? We might go. I'm not sure. I was planning an hour. It's almost been a fucking hour already. So I don't know. We might go a wee bit longer. Yeah, it's good to spread knowledge and experience. I thoroughly enjoy speaking to different people and getting to hear what they think about life and getting to hear what they think about where they stay and everything, really. You can always kind of feel your way in a conversation, and you can kind of know if someone's in the know or not. Usually depending on their opinion on masks, right? If they don't like masks, they're usually quite spot on. If they're wearing a mask, stay away. Don't go to them. Yeah, Simon Dan. Yeah, he is that. A prick. He's a spineless fucking shite bag. That's what he is. No right of reply for me, but he's happy enough to make a video and make money from my content. Cheeky bugger. What does he think it is? His birthday? I mean, yeah, I said before, but the cheek of this guy, excuse me, the cheek of this guy, to make a video and say that my content has no value and then proceed to make money from the content that I made. It's quite comical. Yeah, hopefully for his sake I never meet him. Put it that way. I won't say too much, but we might touch on Dan again. Let me get a drink. We might touch on him again, but I don't know. But good evening to everyone tonight. Great to have you. Is it Viv Leon? Or is it Vivian? Is it Viv Leon? I am terrible with names, honestly. Horrendous with anything. It's the story of my life. I noticed today, what is the date? Well, yesterday actually, now it's 12:15. I noticed yesterday that someone up the road from me, they've got their Christmas decorations up already. Christmas decorations on the 14th of November. Fucking unreal. But there you go. Halloween out the way, then Christmas decoration straight up. I couldn't believe it when I seen it. I thought, fucking hell, already? But there you go. No L. Yeah. Well, it shows you how much I know. So, Vivian, will we go with that? Is that right? Good to have you tonight. Again, a bit of a late one. Lots of good comments. Do you listen to Conspiracy Music Guru? I don't know of him. So if you link it in after, I can check it out and I'll maybe use it in a video, right? I like my music, all kinds of music. send it my way and I'll check it out. Double juiced, having problems, yeah. Or brown bread, yeah, fucking big time. Beach ball, yeah, it's not good at the moment. I mean, it's not been good for a while now when it comes to the juice. It's terrible what's going on. It really is. Let me see. What was I going to nick? The vaccine latest. While we are here, after tonight, well, today, this morning, I'll be back again on the Tuesday. I might have an open panel. A few people did ask, so I might do that. Let me know if you'll be up for it on Tuesday night. Right, it might be quite late, 9-10 o'clock. So if you're up for it, let me know and you can jump on. I think I might just take one person at a time, to save any crossed wires or confusion, because it doesn't take much to confuse me, that is for sure. So let's have a quick look. Is there anything worth of note, is the question. Now this one here, dozens of NYC sanitation workers were suspended during an inquiry into the use of fake vaccine cards. Now, 29 minutes ago, the New York Times. This is one that we actually called. And this, believe it or not, is all part of the fucking plan. Because the end game is the implant that contains every single bit of fucking data you can think of. That's the end game. Am I excuse me, am I screen sharing? Yeah, I am. I thought it wasn't there, but I am, so you can't see it. But basically what we said, and I think this might have been about, fucking hell, a year and a half, maybe two, maybe even 2 years ago now, that the vaccine cards and the vaccine passport, it would become an issue. There would be a problem. And of course they would have the solution, right? And of course what would be the solution? What is the next step? It's the implant that contains all your fucking data. Everything. So, I mean, I don't think it's that far away, to be honest. I would imagine you'll hear more of this, and eventually they'll tie it to deaths, and then it'll be an even bigger problem. And then of course the chip that'll be waiting in the wings. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, but I've got a fucking funny feeling it's going to happen. I'm pretty sure the chip, it's not even the end game really, but that is what they want. I don't think it's that far away. I think by 2030, I think the majority of the population will be chipped, if you like. If not already. If not fucking already, right? We always walk right into it. We really do. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. We are under attack at every turn and corner. We really are. I cannot stress that enough. We've got to be careful. What else have we got? More vaccine mandates. We see that quite a lot. Not anti-vax, anti-coercion. Of course, that's the only way they can get people to take it, is by bribing them, by blackmailing them. And it's heartbreaking. People are falling for it. I mean, what do you say to people? A lot of them, they see no other option but to get it. And of course now they're mandating it for different people like care workers. And a lot of them have had enough now. Of course that'll become a problem as well. So what they're going to do? They're going to replace these care workers with what? Either worse, employees, or let's face it, it's going to be AI. It's going to be robots eventually. It's going to be like the movie Idiocracy. Let me see if I can get that up. Yeah, I think we might get into it more on Tuesday in terms of the juice, but I've got to watch what I say, right? You can't tell the truth on YouTube. They don't like it. We know that for sure. COVID vaccine, waning immunity. How worried should I be? Dun dun dun. Wait a minute, waning immunity? What do you mean it runs out? Of course, yeah. You need to get the booster. Roll up. Get your booster. I remember we covered an article where I shouldn't laugh, but it's insane. It is absolutely fucking insane. They were telling people to come and get the COVID juice, the flu juice, and the shingles juice. I fucking shit you not. All in one whack. One fucking whack. But if you were elderly and not in the best of health, then they advised get the flu and the COVID and then wait to get the shingles. Yeah, because it's fucking dangerous, that's why. And that's being fucking polite. I've got to watch what I'm saying. And I'm not a doctor, let's fucking get that straight. I'm not an expert, but going by what I've seen in the past, if you willingly accept any kind of inoculation, be prepared for any outcome, because they're very well maybe, and it won't be good outcomes, I can assure you. I think they like to call them side effects, right? Let's go with that. So yeah, they'll have to get topped up. I think I've seen every 4 to 6 months, right? I mean, it's unreal the way we're heading at the moment. And children as well. I mean, come on. At what point do we say enough is enough? This has to stop. It has to fucking stop. It's only going to get worse, I'm afraid. At least that's my opinion. I hope I'm wrong. But I don't have the greatest of feelings about it when it comes to the juice. I'd imagine everyone's seen what it can do in your community. It's not good. Good to have you tonight, Vivian. Great stuff. I've seen in the past, a lot of people do. They have friends and family who are now regretting it. And it's not nice. It is not fucking nice. Let me quickly see if I can find this video in the film Idiocracy. Right? Let's see how good I am at real-time multitasking. Not very good, I can assure you. Right, let me see. It won't be the trailer. I'll have to watch because I might get a fucking copyright block. I thought I might have got that in the previous video, but I didn't, so happy days, right? It's doing quite well actually, that the second part of the clone video. Right, so I think I've got it. Let me get the comment and add. There we go. Actually, I've not got the audio. I'll have to take it away and then do it again. Oh man, one of these days we're going to get it right. I don't know when, but we can live in hope, right? I hope everyone had a good weekend. I had quite a good one, and my football team won, which is a bonus at least. I had quite a good day on Saturday and a good night. A good weekend overall. So yeah, I think tonight after this, bedtime, fast asleep. I always think that I'm not quite bad at snoring, but my wife, she thinks different, right? She thinks I'm quite bad at it, but there you go. I mean, is there any adult that doesn't snore? I don't think there is. Someone asked me about dreams as well. They mentioned it before. Dreams is a fucking interesting one. I would like to get into that as well in the future. Yeah, it's an interesting topic. Right, I think I've done it this time. Here we go. Where is it? Is it just a short scene? I think it might be. Let's mute me for the sake of me fucking it up.
Your floor is now clean. Your floor is now clean.
Hi, I was in an army experiment, and I'm not feeling so well. I think it might have been the drugs they had me on. I've been hallucinating. My head is just killing me. My joints are all achy, and Is this a hospital, or... I don't even know where I am.
Please proceed to the diagnostic area on the right, and have a healthy day.
Oh. Thanks.
Thank you!
Oh, is someone not feeling well? Your illness is very important to us.
Next.
Welcome to the Health Master Inferno, powered by Pure Me Technology.
This goes in your mouth. This one goes in your ear. And this one goes in your butt.
Hurry up, asshole! Come on.
Shit, hang on a second. This one.
Hurry up!
This one goes in your mouth.
Come on!
I was still muted. I was speaking and I was still muted. But that film, Idiocracy, what you seen there is the future of the NHS, right? That's the way it's going to be. If not already. They have destroyed the health service here in the UK. I mean, the government, fucking hell. They've basically single-handedly destroyed it. For decades now. I think they're going to privatise it, and I don't think it's going to be good. It's in a bad way at the moment. It's only going to get worse. So I do feel a lot of the NHS staff, they're not taking it. They're not taking the juice. They don't want it. Of course, if anyone has seen the effects of it, it's them. They know. They've seen it. Hence why they don't fucking want it. It's not a good idea. A blessing in disguise. What if they privatise it? Yeah, maybe. But then you can only... It's only if you've got money that you can use it, right? Good to have Vivian tonight. And Solomon as well. Solomon Kane. And is it Cariel? And Bry. Good to have you tonight. mRNA changing people's DNA is bad. Yeah, I think that's being polite as well. I mean, what are they doing? What are they fucking doing to people? And what is the testing all about? I really do wonder. There's a lot of agendas at play. Yeah, I mean, I've spoke to Bandy Boo in the past quite a few times, and I know what it's like, and she's had family who's taken it, and it's not nice. You don't want them to take it, and you want them to be safe. And a lot of people say, well, hey, I know so-and-so, Joe Blogs from up the road, he took it and he's alright. Yeah, just now. He's alright just now. Is he going to be alright next week? Is he going to be alright next month? Is he going to be alright in 2 years' time with this brand new drug that they basically created in fucking quick speed time? Of course, it was waiting in the wings for a long time. It's all part of the agenda. No two ways about it. It can be sad when you've got family who, I guess again, they don't see any other way but to take it. They don't get to live a life that they want to live, whether it be, I don't know, music events, excuse me, what else have they got? Any kind of event, I guess, entertainment, you're probably fucked unless you get the juice right, unless you get a fake passport or a fake card. They're going to find a way to bribe everyone eventually. They are using donuts, beer, joints, a doobie, and anything else you can think of. It's quite funny because in the cloning video that I put out the other day, there's a scene from The Simpsons, and what they do to get rid of all the clones is they get donuts, big donuts, and they fly them over a cliff, and they all fucking fall off the cliff. And I mean, yeah, that is the juice as well. They're running for the donut, and they're all fucking falling over the cliff. Little do they know, to their demise. And then they all running, and before that as well, they're all running to get beer. All these cloned homers, like the sheeple, that's what it was like. That's in Clones and Doubles Part 2, which I done the other day. I think Friday, I eventually got it out. I had a few issues with it, but I got it done eventually. And I think I'm improving with editing. So, I reckon, I might be going out on a limb, but I reckon we will improve. And I mean, hey, we got a like from Ian Brown. Ian fucking Brown. Honestly, I'm shocked. I'm still shocked, right? I won't sleep tonight. Just thinking, wow, Ian Brown. There you go. I might leave out on some Ian Brown tonight. I think I should have. I'm hoping. Let me check while I'm here. I've got that much fucking stuff now uploaded. I've got a new background. Did you see it? Can I show it? Here it is. It's the Truman Show. I've got another one as well. Where is it? Here it is. Again, the Truman Show. What I got? Where is it? Matrix. I got that as well. This. And I think one more. A Family Guy one. Where is it? Here it. So that's my new screensaver. So yeah, I guess that's what it is. A screensaver. So yeah, I like the Truman one. The Truman Show. Of course, I've got the Obey and a few other ones as well. Sort of mix it up, right? Yeah, I'll use the tools that I've got while I can, at least, until we get chucked off again, deleted, banned, removed from Nazi Tube. Yeah, the Truman Show. It's a classic. It really is. I'd imagine everyone here has seen it. Was it Ian Brown or his clone? I don't know. I think it might have been Ian. I don't know if you could clone Ian Brown. He's too much of an individual, right? He wouldn't have it. But yeah, he liked it. And I thought maybe he liked it by accident. I thought, wait a minute, don't get your hopes up. He's maybe liked it by accident. So I replied to him, and he liked it. So I'm assuming that he did actually watch the video. Well, that's what I'm hoping anyway. I'll go with that, right? But yeah, Ian Brown, who'd have thought it? The NHS is a corporation now. Yeah, it is. It is that. I think you're right. Yeah, I think they've basically stole everyone's money in the past. All the pension, all the money that's went to it. They put it. They basically give it out to their buddies. We touched on that before. It's basically money laundering. That's what it is. My dog has decided to join. So yeah, what's that? An hour and 10. I think I might wrap it up. 20 to 1 in the morning now. So I might call it a night. I will be back again on Tuesday. Right, Tuesday night. I think about 9 o'clock. What is it? You want to speak? Eh? Come here. Sit down. Come on. Sit down. He's mooching. He's a scavenger. That's what he is. Oh man. He's still puppyish. I think now he's 7 months old. I think. I could be wrong. I forget my own age. So never mind my dog or my kids. I forget them as well. Oh, he's jumping up. What is it? Right, get down. Wait a minute, okay? I think he wants me to play with him. He wants attention. No, he's not getting walkies. He's had his walks today. He's not getting walked at 20 to 1 in the morning. Yeah. I guess that would be a good time to walk him though. No one about, no cars about. Just let him off the lead. He'd be always shitting in everyone's garden. Oh man, that would be, yeah, interesting. But good to have everyone tonight. Vivian as well. And Carly. Great stuff. Shirley as well, fantastic. Good to have you. A pleasure to see everyone in the chat. Lots of good comments as well. Solomon Kane, good to have you tonight. And Brian, a dog named Boo, a regular, good to have you, a pleasure. Yeah, not so good news when it comes to the juice. It's a mad fucking world that we're living in today. It really is. I wish I could tell you different, but I'd be lying. I would be lying if I said any different. We've got to stay strong, stay united, stay together, keep our head up, keep our chin up, don't bend, don't break. Never bend, never break. Don't give in, no matter what. Never be fooled by the media. Never be fooled by the politicians, because they will try and fool you. They might even eventually throw in the odd truth into your political party, and it will look like hope, but it's not. It's hopium, and it will be the same people behind it. Don't be fooled by it. Kind of what they I guess they done similar with Donald Trump, right? Big Trump. No, don't trust any plan. Do not fucking trust it. If they're a politician, don't trust them. End of. Rule number 1, do not trust them. And what was Trump? A politician, not to mention a failed and bailed out businessman by I think it was the Rockefellers. I think the guy, his handler, what's this guy's name again? The handler, was it Wilbur Ross? I would say that Wilbur Ross was, or is still, even, if he's still alive, I'm not sure, maybe he's not. He was definitely Donald Trump's handler, without a fucking doubt. He cannot be trusted. If anyone says trust the plan, don't buy it. It reminds me of trust the science. Do not trust the science. It's lies. Don't fucking buy it. It's always got an agenda behind it. Yeah, good to have you tonight, Bandy Boo. Beans, enough. You're not getting to join. He's adamant to join. And Jack Russell as well. Good to have you tonight. He's brung me a toy. Oh, he wants to play. He's got his snake. There you go. So yeah, thanks very much, Jake, and good to have Bandy Boo, who usually can't make the live. He's pulling it. Usually can't make it. So it's good to have you tonight. Great stuff. And Bri as well. Enlightened Monk. Yeah, I think you could be right. Like I said, I don't think we actually see the real people that are, I don't even want to call them people, the real entities that are pulling the strings at the back. I don't think we can see them, right? I don't think we can. I think you're on the money, Enlightened Monk. Good to have you tonight, and thank you for engaging. And Shirley, a spiritual war. I've heard that quite a lot, and I think that is correct. It's like a war on the soul, basically. It's grim. It's fucking grim what's going on in the world. So we need to keep our head up, stay positive, as positive as we can. And I know that's easier said than done, but we need to try. We've got to try. Hold the line, yeah. Hold the line and stay strong. Lead by example. People will be watching, right? And they'll follow suit, because we will be doing the right thing. We can't go wrong if we only do what we feel is right. We cannot go wrong. We can't beat ourselves up if we're only doing what we feel is right. And a lot of the feeling, it comes from within. Your gut, I guess, gut instinct, you could maybe call it that. Did I miss a good show? I don't know. Probably not. Not a long one tonight. We covered Bill Gates a wee bit. He's got another warning for humanity. Shock horror, right? So you can easily go back and check it out. But don't worry, I hope you enjoyed your fishing. Great stuff. I like to hear that people are out having fun rather than stuck on YouTube. Good to have Vivian as well. Did I miss anyone? I don't think I did. I appreciate everyone joining tonight, a bit out the blue, right, and a bit late, but I'm always very grateful for everyone's time, and thanks very much for the good feedback. The good feedback in terms of the videos that I've just made, a wee bit different, and not me talking shit, so I think that might be better. I think I've found a better way to try and get messages out, so that's an avenue that we can look at a bit more. And I do enjoy the lives, like I said. I won't give them up completely, right? I do like to come on and get a catch up with everyone. So yeah, let me find a tune, I guess. Have I got one? What was it going to go out on? I can't even remember. Ian Brown, I can't find it. Oh man, can I quickly get it while we're here? And then I like to play a song at the end. I don't know why, but we kind of do it all the time now. So we'll do it again tonight or this morning even, if I can find it. Let me see. I'm not going to find it now that I want to. I think it's Little Seed that it's called. I need to sort this computer out, I really do. Well, I've got actually a couple first world problems even. Truth and Rights and Little Seed Big 3. I think we'll go with that because I like it, right? But thanks very much to everyone tonight. I'll have to upload. It'll probably take forever. Knowing my luck, the story of my life, right? But I will be back again on Tuesday night, right? So look out for it. And Roosevelt as well. Good to have you. I missed you tonight. My apologies if I did. I'm really sorry. There you go. I did notice you, but I think I might have missed giving you a shout. Good to have you tonight, brother. Much appreciated. A regular now. Yeah, stay clear of it. Fucking hell, whatever you do, stay well clear of that stuff. You're going to be asking for trouble. You can't hide from, let's say, being ill. You cannot hide from it. What are you going to do? Lock yourself up in your house forever? That won't be a good idea. And thank you, Solomon Kane, as well. Good to have you tonight. I don't know what we're going to get into on Tuesday. I might get into the COP, what they covered at COP 26. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'll have to see on Tuesday, right? It might be the COP, but failing that, we'll find something to discuss. I might cover another book. Failing that, it will be a catch up, right? And we'll have a blether, as we like to say in Scotland and the UK, probably. Draga, what time do you call this? I am disappointed. Shocking. He's away to walk the dogs. He's not worried about walking them late at night, unlike me, right? I don't know. I feel it would be strange walking them this late, but I do take him out quite late, 11 sometimes, and avoid all the dog traffic. Everyone here seems to walk their dog in the same area, so it can be a bit of a nuisance, right? So I tend to avoid the main sort of area, because everyone walks it at the same fucking time as well. So yeah, I leave it a wee bit later. I own the night, so it's cool. There you go. Good on Draga. You own the night. I like it. I love it when it's clear at night and you can see all the, I guess, stars, right? I love it. I noticed actually the other night looking out, it was quite clear. And there was the plough, the constellation, the plough. And I remember last year, it was in the same fucking place. Now, I could be wrong, but how can that be? I swear to God it's in the exact same fucking place as it was last year. So I thought it would maybe be in a different sort of area or a different position, but it's not. But hey, what do I know about fucking space? Nothing, because that's all I've got in my brain. Space between my ears with a note that says IOU. Oh man. Anyway, have we got the song ready to roll? I think so, yeah. And this is basically a thank you to Ian Brown for liking the video, right? Good stuff. Good company. Good old Ian Brown. So thanks very much to everyone tonight. Great stuff. My friend captured the sky grid. That's up there. The sky grid. Is that sky Starlink, do you mean? It will be a sky grid eventually, and we covered it before. When all these drones are eventually up, 60,000 plus, I think in total about 100,000, including Starlink, OneWeb, and I think Amazon. They're going to do it as well. The night sky as we know it, it will be gone. It'll be completely fucking gone. You will not be able to see it. It'll be gone. All these drones are going to be hooked up with fucking lasers as well. I think we might get into Starlink in the future. A proper grid. Interesting that. Yeah. You could upload a video and I'll check it out, right? We'll get it shared, or you can send me it via email. Remember as well to check out the website, right? That's lifebutnotasweknowit.com. I kind of forget about it. Of course, it's only me, right? Me and the dog and the cat and the rugrats and my wife, of course. But I'm hoping to update it, I think tomorrow afternoon. I might get a chance to update the website, right? So look out for it. Not the greatest, but hey, you can only piss with the cock that you've got, right? That's what they say. Any chance you can show the dog on screen? I don't know. Beans, come here. He's eating at the moment. I don't know. I'll get a video. That's what I'll do. I did say that before. In fact, I've got to email Bandy Boo, right? I was meant to send you an email before, and I completely forgot. But I will have to get round to it. So I might do it after this, right? While I still remember. But thanks very much to all the emails as well. All the people that send emails. I'm very grateful of it. And I hope everyone has a good night, day, afternoon, morning, whatever it may be. A dog named Boo. Jack Russell, the enlightened monk. Right, I love that name. It's great. Vivian as well, and Bandy Boo, of course, my good friend down under. I send my love to you and your family. And Carly as well. Great stuff. What have I done now? I'm useless. I'm hopeless. Oh man. And Draga, even though you're late, I'll let you off tonight. And Solomon Kane, always a pleasure to have you. Shirley as well, in the house. Great stuff. So let me get the song ready to roll. And I think that's pretty much us. I might play one or two while I wind it down, right? And I'll be back again on Tuesday night. So look out for it. Right, I think about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock on Tuesday night. for live and not complying. Thanks again to everyone, and I genuinely mean that. I fucking really do. I appreciate everyone. Everyone that watches, everyone that comments, even people that don't but get in touch. I appreciate it, right? We've got a good thing going here, and a great community, and I've got a lot of respect for everyone. And hey, congratulations, you fucking made it this far. You really are a warrior, a fucking warrior. I shit you not. And keep your head up, keep your fucking chin up, and keep going. Don't be fucking fooled, right? Never be fooled by them. They will put honey traps out to try and catch us, but they ain't fooling us. No way. Not on our fucking watch. It ain't happening. No way. Anyway, I think on that note, I will love you and leave you tonight. Okay? And that is about it. Bye-bye.
We don't need no stinking badges. Just a little seed makes a big tree, standing on its own, thriving all alone. Just a little seed makes a big tree, grows so high, gonna touch the sky. Just a little seed makes a big tree, spreads roots deep, branches far and wide. Masonic lockdown in your hometown, Masonic lockdown. Can you hear me now? From the top down, soul shock down, state shakedown, mass breakdown, global orders, riding over borders. Get behind your doors for the new world order. Dr. Evil and his needle, Dr. Evil with a master plan, a false vaccine, like a bad dream. The plan to microchip every woman, child and man. The plan to chip us all, to have complete control, the land, the sky, your soul. Peace like silence in the snow. Free to do exactly as you're told. Obey, consume and die. And up to heaven for your pie up in the sky. Sleepwalking, dreaming. You best believe your lying eyes. More than patterns in the skies. 5G radiation, beamed to Earth from space by satellites. The scientists and media tricks, trying to tell me 2 and 2 is 5. Excuse me while I mention the strategy of tension, mass mind manipulation, psychological operation, the general population hypnotized right in front of your eyes. Drama and lies, look into my eyes. Just a little seed makes a big tree, standing on its own, thriving all alone. Just a little seed makes a big tree, grows so high, gonna touch the sky. Just a little plastic spreads roots deep, branches far and wide. Masonic lockdown in your hometown. Masonic lockdown, can you feel me now? Masonic lockdown, soul shutdown, stage shakedown, a mass breakdown. Put your muzzle on, get back in your basket, get behind your doors, cause living here is drastic. Dr. Evil and his needle, Dr. Evil with a master plan, a false vaccine, like a bad dream. The plan to microchip every woman, child and man. The plan to chip us all, to have complete control, the land, the sky, or soul. Na 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 na, 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 na 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 na.
We're taking things that are, genetically modified organisms, and we're injecting them into little kids' arms. We just shoot them right into the vein. But you don't have a choice. People act like you have a choice.
You're dealing with an addicted generation.
This is a big time bomb ticking.
This is no accident. Indeed, it is by design. I mean, seriously?
It was my mistake.
I mean, I think we can all feel it.
To try to make these products as addictive as possible.
Spike in dopamine.
We now know that many of the major social media companies hire individuals called attention engineers who borrow principles from Las Vegas casino gambling, among other places, to try to make these products as addictive as possible. That is the desired use case of these products, is that you use it in an addictive fashion because that maximizes the profit that can be extracted from your attention and data.
It literally is a point now where I think we have created tools that are ripping apart the social fabric of how society works. That is truly where we are.
The way the technologist L&NC puts it is that these companies offer you shiny treats in exchange for minutes of your attention and bytes of your personal data, which can then be packaged up and sold.
What happened is that the attention economy and this race for attention got more and more competitive. And the more competitive it got to get people's attention on, say, a news website, the more they need to add these design principles, these more manipulative design tactics, as ways of holding on to your attention.
You don't realize it, but you are being programmed.
Media tools are designed to be addictive. The actual desired use case of these tools is that you fragment your attention as much as possible throughout your waking hours. That's how these tools are designed to use.
You know, imagine like when you take that to the extreme, where, you know, bad actors can now manipulate large swaths of people to do anything you want. It's a really, really bad state of affairs. And we compound the problem, right? We curate our lives around this perceived sense of perfection because we get rewarded in these short-term signals, hearts, likes, thumbs up, and we conflate that with value and we conflate it with truth. And instead what it really is fake brittle popularity. That's short-term and that leaves you even more, and admit it, vacant and empty before you did it. Because then it forces you into this vicious cycle where you're like, what's the next thing I need to do now? Because I need it back. Think about that compounded by 2 billion people. And then think about how people react then to the perceptions of others. It's really bad.
So we know from the research literature that the more you use social media, the more likely you are to feel lonely or isolated.
We're in a really bad state of affairs right now, in my opinion. It is eroding the core foundations of how people behave by and between each other. And I don't have a good solution. You know, my solution is I just don't use these tools anymore. I haven't for years. It's created huge tension with my friends, huge tensions in my social circles. If you look at, like, you know, my Facebook feed, I've posted maybe 2 times in 7 years. 3 times, 5 times. It's less than 10. And it's weird. I guess I kind of just innately didn't want to get programmed. And so I just tuned it out. But I didn't confront it. And now to see what's happening, it really bums me out. If you feed the beast, that beast will destroy you. If you push back on it, we have a chance to control it and rein it in. And it is a point in time where people need to hard break from some of these tools and the things that you rely on. The short-term dopamine-driven feedback loops that we have created are destroying how society works. No civil discourse, no cooperation, misinformation, mistruth. And it's not an American problem. This is not about Russian ads. This is a global problem.
If you feed the beast, that beast will destroy you.
Mr. Zuckerberg, would you be comfortable sharing with us the name of the hotel you stayed in last night?
No.
Someone do the junior high hug. It's like this. You gotta make it real awkward.
That's exactly how.
Thank you. Thank you. A candy-colored clown they call the Sandman tiptoes to my room every night just to sprinkle stardust and to whisper, go to sleep, everything is all right. I close my eyes, then I drift away into the magic night. I softly say a silent prayer like dreamers do. Then I fall asleep to dream my dreams of you. In dreams I walk with you. In dreams I talk to I can't help it if I cry. I remember that